special guest in studio, and I don't even like to really call him a special guest anymore because he's kind of part of the family. It's Chris from August Roofing and Solar, and off air before we were just about to open up the mics, Chris says, I got some stuff. I got some stuff to say. So you know what, Chris? I'm gonna back off the mic, and it's all you, buddy. What do you got?
What do I got? Well, it's a beautiful day out today, and we're getting together and starting to help out our customers from our Hurricane Hillary. The nice thing about this storm is that there's not another one on its heels like it normally happens in the winter. So we got our project consultants heading out to customers' homes, meeting with them, assessing their situations, giving them estimates. Got crews running out there, getting going, meeting the customers, and starting to take care of things. Solar crews are getting out there this morning also. Getting back in action. We lost a day yesterday, even though it kind of was just a little bit rainy in the morning, but we were down as an organization yesterday.
Do you find that, because I knew this was going to happen. We talked about it last week. We knew that when this rain, this tropical storm finally hit us, and so much rain in so little time hit us, we were going to find little problems here and there, and that phone was going to be ringing off the hook. We already knew that was going to happen. Chris, because it was an isolated incident, an isolated storm, like you said, we don't have back-to-back storms. Is it kind of a silver lining, I should say, for some of the homes to kind of find like little leaks and stuff that we might not been aware of? Now we are aware, and before it gets out of hand, we can fix it. Is it kind of a blessing in disguise? I know it sounds a little weird, right?
Yeah.
But is it kind of a blessing in disguise?
Yes, actually it is, because it's mid-season, so now we actually have a few months to actually take a look at it. And we've talked about this before, right? Leaks are like rivers in the desert, right? The rain comes and it only gets so far before it soaks into the ground. Or so a leak in your house is the same sort of thing. And when you get a nice prolonged rain like that, it actually forces the water further down the system and actually can start showing up where you can see it. Where it may not have been, you may not be seeing it, but it may still be causing dry rot damage or other damages to your house.
So it's good to catch it.
Yeah.
And that gave us kind of the tool to do it in a weird sort of way.
Yes.
Also, because I know the phone is ringing off the hook at your place, we didn't experience the type of wind that I thought we were going to expect.
Right.
I thought there would be roof shingles just all over the place. I thought for sure, we would drive down the road and see, but we didn't get that kind of wind. We did get some wind overnight, Sunday into Monday. Right. I woke up to that coming into work, that finally we were seeing the trees, swaying. Did any of that factor into some of these phone calls that you're getting?
No, we did not get a lot of wind damage calls. I don't think it was at the level that we experienced. We have some pretty nasty Santa Anas around here, and the top wind speeds that they were talking about were kind of around a really bad Santa Ana. So.
Right. They were kind of comparable. And
Yeah.
I don't think where I am in Stevenson Ranch, I just don't think it even made it to where they were thinking.
No, I didn't experience that. And there, like I said, we didn't, bad wind events, there will be a good number of calls with people with damaged shingles and that kind of thing. And we didn't experience that yesterday. So
the other thing is the solar. So we did not experience, to my knowledge, because we usually get all the information here as far as power being
outage,
out.
yeah.
We saw power being out in Riverside.
Right.
They were in Palm Springs. I think they got hit the worst as far as a lot of rain damage and a lot of power outages. They had as soon as the storm started, their power went out.
Yeah.
So looking forward to the future, perhaps Santa Ana's, perhaps in January when we have our real rain season. Do you feel that maybe we should invest in a battery which holds some of our excess solar for emergencies? Do you recommend that?
Yes, well, like we've talked about before, for solar now, the Public Utilities Commission changed the rate structure in April. So now going forward, for the ROI or your return on investment, batteries really are a key component. If you have a system prior to that, a battery is more almost like a luxury. It's nice not if SE got to shut down the power in the Santa Ana to have TV and to make sure your fridge is on and you can cook something.
Sure.
So it's a right now moving forward in the solar industry, it's actually a requirement. You have to store up your solar your energy that your solar system's making during the day, and then you have to use it at night when you get home. Like when everybody gets home, that's when they use their power. But other than that, it's also a nice luxury.
I did have a quick question for you because our time is running out as always, very, very quickly. I have so many questions. You know how the power at night, especially in the summertime, they advise you to use your dishwasher, your washing machine while you're sleeping,
right?
Because there's not as much pull.
Right.
So is that same thing kind of with solar? I mean, if you use some of your battery solar at night, is it kind of along the same lines?
Actually not. So after 9 o'clock, do exactly what they say. Start using just your regular power and run those, because that's when the rates drop. That's the plan is store up your free solar, and then when it's really expensive between 4 and 9, that's the time of use that we've all switched to. That's when you want to use your battery.
And that's when you want to use your battery. I knew it. I knew it.
And then you can go back to using cheap power at night when everybody goes to sleep.
Good plan. Good plan. Chris from August Roofing and Solar, what is the best way? What is the way you want everyone to call you?
Well, you can use augustroofing.com. And then if you want to use phone number, it's 805-498-8350. It's 805-498-8350.
And if you want to be really cool, what do you do?
You go ask Siri to give us a call.
Ask Siri.
You can be in the traffic this morning and still schedule your appointment.
And you say, "Hey Siri."
You call August Roofing and Solar.
There you go. Chris, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming in.
Imagine